Welcome back, guys. We're here with the first day of Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm sorry if you can tell my voice is pretty much gone at the minute, so if I sound croaky, you know why. And I just kept two 1/9 hands in a row, and then this hand I can keep. Got all my colours. Hopefully find one more source, get sprouting through an axe out there, and then we'll take it from there. This deck it's fun when it works. Otherwise, you're kind of just sitting here. I'm still torn on Anger of the Gods. It's like it's a good card, but I'm not sure if I mean, it doesn't gel with his hand. It's like if I had Anger of the Gods instead of Ground Assault, say, then I'd be just screwing myself over. There's Stormbreath in the graveyard, but Treasure Find as well, so that's not too great. But yeah, I mean, it kills my Sprouting Through an Axe, which is bad. It kills my Ogre Battle Driver, which is bad. It doesn't seem very optimum in this deck. If he plays a Ravenmaster, I'll Ground Assault it instead of playing my Thronax. Because it means next turn I can Battle Driver into Thronax. But instead he's Bolt of Coronis my face, most likely, yep. So this guy's running 65, 68, 69 cards, so he knows what he's doing. And then there's a Rescue, which is nice. I can get my Stormbreath Dragon back, if I want to. As my opponent didn't do anything though, I guess I will play my second red. I needed to play that second red. I knew there was a reason, but so I could cast the Thronax. Sometimes I just talk about why I need to cast stuff and I don't explain it. But now if he has Anger of the Gods, I hope he uses it this turn. That's Mardu land, so he's got white, red, black. And he seems to be more of a Mardu control, from what I can gather, just by the way So Anger of the Gods, yep, he's completely reasonable. Which is kind of sad. But next turn I can get Battle Driver out. And then if he doesn't have anything, I'll Rescue from the Underworld, bring back Stormbreath Dragon. It gets haste. Well, it's already got haste, but it gets +2. And then we get going, hopefully. I mean, he exiled it's always sad when they exile stuff, but he taps out for an Indulgent Tormentor. So unfortunately this turn I'm going to have to Ground Assault instead of the Rescue, because I don't want him drawing cards and me having to sacrifice stuff out. So take out this thing. So yeah, he definitely seems to be Mardu control, which is something I've been interested in trying out. I like the idea of it, because it's obviously pretty much the 3 best colors for control. Apart from, I mean, you lose out on blue counter spells and like bounce and stuff, but you replace it with pretty much, I'd say white is the color you replace it, so you get all the exile. And luckily this guy doesn't do anything, so on his end step I can bring my stuff back. Hopefully he tries to, like, I don't know, not Edict. That would be unlikely. But hopefully he tries to do something like that. Skullcrack? You can only target my face, can't you? Yep. That's fair enough. So he seems to be like a mono. I mean, not a mono. I mean a Mardu control. But I'm gonna win this race but he can't counter, so there's nothing he can do because it's part of the mana cost to sacrifice a creature, so he can't kill it in response. And then he can't counter. We avoided an Assassinate, which is a card which I really don't like. And then I think we can almost get Shouldered out next turn, and that might just kill this guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can, so he's dead. Well, we're going to get Runescar Demon out instead. We have nothing in our graveyard we want to get back. So just in case this strategy doesn't work. But yeah, this is what the deck does. What do we get? We're just going to get the second Runescar, I think. Where are you? Did I pass it? Really doesn't matter, but I'm going to get it just... Well, he's gone, so... There we are. So it means he doesn't have anything. I mean, I could have got a Banefire because most likely he's going to be taking at least 6 and I'd be able to Banefire him out if he did have something like Safe Passage. But we got there, and that's how the deck works. You mill yourself, you rescue, bring back a scary dragon and then win the game. And let's play too slow for you. Let's see if we are too slow, because this deck isn't the fastest. I mean, like I said, ideally in that situation, you mill like a Hellkite or something. But Stormbreath is a perfectly good target. I mean, it's a 4/4 protection from white, so you couldn't exactly reprisal it. This hand is I've got no ramp, and I do something turn 2 and then nothing else. This hand's slightly better. I know I'm going to flood out, but at least I've got turn 2, turn 3 play and a bit of removal. Plus the mana's pretty good. Like I said, I was going to flood out. This guy's running 60 cards though, and he's the mentor, so God knows, probably knows what he's doing. Oh, he's don't play an Orzhov. Okay, he's life gain. That's something I might have to ground assault if he makes it a bit bigger. I'd rather save my ground assault for the Orzhov guild mage. See what we mill right now. Hopefully we don't just throw it. I've just got a nightmare of this deck of, well, that's actually really good. I wanted that shock though, but I mean I just have a nightmare of milling like three rescues and a treasure find, and then I'm never gonna play this guy again. There's a Radiant Fountain. I mean, fair enough. It's like the only good interaction with Radiant Fountain. Well, that thing is now actually a bit too big to ground assault. But you can't, as long as he doesn't keep buffing it a turn, then I'm in trouble. But it looks like we got a chump block down. I mean, I don't particularly want to take 4 against a deck which can deal a lot of passive damage to you. I mean, I could have killed it last turn instead of playing the... There's a second ground assault, but I'm not going to waste 2. I think this turn I'm just going to tap out for an assistant. Mill some more stuff. Throw away a Banefire, which I'd like. And then more big threats. So if we see a rescue from the underworld, I'll be pretty happy. So if he doesn't play another Radiant, I'm sure he can't. I'm sure he could break open his, okay. So this guy, I'm gonna get beat by Radiant Fountain after all the shit I give it. It's gonna beat me down. Taps off for an Angelic Chord, so I really do. I mean, I'm in trouble. It's really the way to put it right now. I should have ground assault that. I didn't think he'd have all this fast life gain. I'm gonna take the 5. I know I took the 4 last. I mean, I didn't take the 4 with the last jump block, but I think Sprouting Threnax is such a good draw right there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the Threnax, and now we can't really attack in because even if he buffs it once, I will double block absolutely. And then if he doesn't buff it all, so yeah. I mean, I've kind of. But I think it was right not to block there because now, I mean, you could play like a Battle Grace Angel, Child of the Night. You could crack this and make an Angel, yep. But we've got Ground Assault for his Angel. He's on 6/6, but I will double block, absolutely. As long as you keep him sitting back, then that's fine. He's on 1 card in hand, so I'm feeling pretty alright. Treasured Find to get... Okay, Treasure Find gets Stormbreath back, which is protection from white, which is something I think I will do. First things first, gonna Ground Assault the Angel. Then we're gonna play land, Treasured Find, Stormbreath Dragon, bring him out next turn, then hopefully get to beating this guy down. Or very least just keep it as a blocker. I mean, you can make his thing bigger, but I'll just jump it down with the Sprouting Threnax. And you'd have to top deck life gain, and that's not something I wanted to see. I'm in trouble. That's protection. I'm gonna have to ground assault that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I'm gonna take a turn out to ground assault that thing. He's in top deck mode though. That's a good thing. Play a tap land. Play another blocker, so now I've got 7 power sitting back. Still haven't seen a rescue, but there's a Pelican in the graveyard. So if I need life gain. Ideally, I want to get shouldered soon. So if I hit a rescue, that would be nice. There's a 1 in 13 chance I hit a rescue, basically. Less than 1 in 13. Get shouldered back, make him sack out some stuff. He top decked a Death Cultist, which gains him 1 life if he sacks it out. That's not enough. He hits 3 if he attacks him with Child of Night and cracks that. But he's cracking that now to make it a 7. Deals me 1. But I will block with all my creatures if he attacks him right now. This is interesting. If he attacks him with all, I mean, I block and then I get 3 1/1s and take out a big threat. We see a Wayfinder, so I think now's the time to just crack this. I mean, you could have Flesh to Dust. I'm gonna start hitting them in the air for 4. Start chipping them. I mean, I've got no alternate win conditions, so there's no point not bothering about his life. Play a Wayfinder, mill some more stuff. We threw away no more rescue. Okay, so really would like to see a rescue or treasured find at this point. We've got 1 treasured find and 3 rescues, so that's a 30. What's that? It's 32 divided by 4, which is 16. 8. 1 in 8 chance. So he played a Raging Fountain, so he's going to make an Angel this turn. That's the right play. But I will just block and kill it. But he makes an Angel. I think that's the right play. I didn't mean to click chat there. So that thing's a 9/9 now, which is quite scary, but I can just keep jumping it down. The Angel's more what I'm worried about, because I've got no way to deal with that. Land is not what I wanted to see. I think I have to sit back at this point. I need to completely, because I'm not going to win this race in the air. And then we'll just play tap land. Don't know what happened to that land that flew across the screen. We can Monstrous on his turn, I guess, to deal him 1. That's not really going to do much. I hope he forgets that this thing's protection from white. But this guy seems to know what he's doing. Such by playing the Radiant Fountain. No. He does know what he's doing. Well, I'm going to Monstrous this on his end step. He's not going to get any more lands. I mean, any more cards in hand. So I'll deal 1 to him. Plus make my guy a 7/7. Rescue. Thank you. Okay, so we can actually get going now. Most likely he doesn't have removal. Sack out the Spartan Threnax. Bring back Shouldered and hopefully get to win in this game. He plays in another Ajani's Primate, but he's got 1 card in hand. I want him to attack in. But he can't really, because the protection from white guy would just absolutely ruin his day. I'd lose 1 creature. But bring back Shouldered. We don't need land at this point, so I'm just gonna make a bunch of tokens. Perfect. Get Shoulder on the field. Have a 7/7. Drew a land. I'm still just gonna sit back until his board clears up a little bit. Don't need to play land at this point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I mean, he'll probably just sack out his little missionary. That way, if he doesn't play a creature this turn, you have to start sacking out good stuff. Sheldred's got unblockable, so she'll be coming in every turn. It looks like the Stormbreath Dragons is going to be on defense. And then hopefully we can get to winning this game. I mean, really hope he doesn't have like a reprisal in hand. But even if he does, then I've got 2 more rescues in the deck, another treasured find. So hopefully we can get to winning this game. First thing we want to bring back, probably is Pelican just for the life. Could bring back Ogre Battle Driver. I'm going to play this safe. Get my bigger sky back and then gain 7 life, just because, you know, the whole Sanguine mod thing. Could have Assassinate, but I'm willing to risk it. He does have black mana, right? That was just one of them scared moments. So yeah. And Shoulder does what Shoulder does, just ruins people's days. Stormbreath Dragon is pretty much the perfect defense against this guy so far. He taps out for a Viscopa Guild Mage, which is why I'm really glad I got the Pelican one, because he can give that lifelink and deal me 9 damage. Not this turn, but... So I need removal pretty fast. I need to win this race. Actually, what? Wow, you know you can't attack in with that. Actually, now that I think about it, because I'll just block with yeah. I mean you absolutely wait a turn. Prevent. Oh, actually, I can just keep jumping it down with the Stormbreath. It's protection from white, so it won't take damage. Yeah, so I'm not in trouble actually. Now I'll get Ogre Battle Driver. Just in case I top deck an assistant, which gives me more, mills me more stuff, so I'm absolutely fine with that. Let's see if we can throw away a Hellkite in there. And we don't. We throw away another Shavan Dragon though. Unfortunately, the only creatures that I can tack in on my field are Shaldred and Stormbreath Dragon, because that 9/9's in the way. I have to keep the Stormbreath Dragon back at all costs now, so you can't use the whole whenever you gain life. I mean, he has to make an uncomfortable sacrifice right now. Chucks away the Angel. Because, I mean, he can give this life link and then deal me damage. Sanguine Bond, no. He's on top deck mode and it's working for him. Mind you, I'm on top deck mode as well. But if he doesn't play a creature this turn, he has to sacrifice one of the combo pieces. And I'm fine with that. So I feel reasonably safe. Can start really hammering him in the action. I think if I get Shavan Dragon, I'll just win the game now, actually. He's on 21 life. I hit him for 6, 13, plus however much a buff. So 6 plus 7 is 13, 20. Yeah, I've got him dead. So by him sacrificing all that Angel, it's really... He needs, like, I don't know, like reprisal. Just activate a couple times. Not enough that, just leave enough to rescue him. But he has God's Willing. But that's not going to do anything. Okay. I panicked there. But we won, that's good. It was a pretty intense game. Haven't seen Hellkite yet, but I completely overbuffed this guy. I was scared. And that's him dead, thank God. GG. I didn't manage to say GG, like GG to the guy. But GG. Too slow for you, if I remember correctly. And yeah, that's how this deck works. I mean, that game was scary, but I think we got there. Shoulder just completely took over the game, and yeah, that's all she wrote really. So thank you guys for watching, and see you tomorrow, and hopefully we can continue on this winning streak.